Niner. Before today, he was a Pro Bowler and a Super Bowl winner, and he anchored the team's defensive line, and now he has been convicted of rape.
The jury find the defendant, Dana Williams Stubblefield, guilty.
Wearing a mask as part of the court's coronavirus protocol, Dana Stubblefield sat in stunned silence as the judge read the jury's verdict. The former 49er found guilty of rape, false imprisonment, trial for raping a woman at his Morgan Hill home during an interview for a babysitting job in 2015. Prosecutors argue that the woman's learning disability made it impossible for her to consent to sex. The jury rejected that argument, but found Stubblefield guilty of rape nonetheless.
We're very disappointed.
Wow. That's crazy. This, I wasn't even planning on doing this video today. I had another video planned out that was talking about a judge. A judge's son got off, but this right here, I just saw this story pop up and I was like, what? Dana Stubblefield, legal trouble? Dana Stubblefield guilty of rape? A disabled girl? What the heck? Why? And the crazy part about it is the last video I was going to make, I was going to talk about privilege. I wasn't going to talk about white privilege. I was just going to talk about privilege and how money can get you out of situations. For the last 5 years, whatever Dana Stubblefield did, he was basically working his way out of this situation. Now, here's the thing. I don't know anything. I am just seeing that he was convicted of being guilty. This was after a 5-year struggle. Basically, he was looking for somebody to hire as a babysitter. And the girl that came in, she had some disability. She was, she was probably in her mid-20s or something like that. And the story says that he took her into the room, held her by gunpoint, and assaulted her. I don't know if it was like full-on sexual assault. I don't know if it was like an oral sexual assault or whatever, but it was assault. And he's claiming that he didn't do it, and I guess they were trying to argue that she was able to consent even though she was disabled. And so the fact that they were using that argument means that he did something with her. That's what it does mean right there. The fact that they were trying to argue that. And that's just crazy to me, man. Like, it's like, dude, you bring in a babysitter. Like, what are you doing? You have the money, you're a Super Bowl champion. But that goes to show you, it doesn't matter what people have. It doesn't matter if they have a little bit. It doesn't matter if they have a lot. It doesn't matter, how beautiful the person is or how old they are. It could be an old person. It could be a young person. Part of it is about power and opportunity. And some people are, sick in the head and they will take advantage of opportunities. If you have power, if you have money, you feel like, you pick out the prey and you feel like that person won't say anything. And you just want a little bit more. You want a little bit more. When you pretty much have everything, but some people are not satisfied with that. They want to go a little further to see what they can do. And, with that being said, I am just seeing the story. I have not been following it at all for the last 5 years. So, I don't want to sit here and talk like, oh, yeah, this happened, but he was convicted. He's guilty and he's going to jail for 15 years. And he has a lot of money in the bank. So the fact that he has a lot of money in the bank, Super Bowl champion, has all this stuff behind him to where normally you see people get out of these situations. And it's, this one, sometimes it's a black and white thing. This is not a black and white thing. I mean, you saw Bill Cosby, you saw R. Kelly get off the hook for years and years and years. And, there's other stories out there where you see an ex-superstar or, like an NBA player or NFL player, they'll get off until they don't anymore. And so this is just crazy to me. Again, I always talk about my daughters, and I do have a daughter. She's 11, and she just started taking on jobs babysitting. And I don't care what age she is. She could be 11 or she could be 30. And I don't know what I would do if I find out that, she went to go work for somebody and they held her by gunpoint and assaulted her, And I know it was probably very difficult for that girl to take it to trial because it goes public. And I didn't try to look up the name of the girl who was assaulted. I didn't try to look up the name of Dana Stubblefield's wife. I thought about it, but I was like, you know what? They just need to stay out of it. This is about Dana Stubblefield, but definitely threw me for a loop. Someone that I watched him play. I watched him play in the mid-90s. Good player. When I played video games, one of the players that I used on Madden, and all that good stuff, but that doesn't make anybody good. So parents, that's just another thing to let you know that, you know, it doesn't matter. It could be a celebrity. You might have a daughter who's babysitting, and all of a sudden a celebrity comes through and you're excited. You're like, oh, wow, you know, go take this opportunity right here. You still have to treat everybody the same. You still have to go through the same progressions and just keep your head on the swivel, folks. So that's all I got for this one, man. But that is a shocker to me. But I will see you guys next time.